Hello and welcome once again. I'm Harold Kroll with the Berean Institute, and we're so glad you're here with us. This is the second video of the introductory series to the 5 tools, how to read and study your Bible. In the first video, and if you have not seen that one yet, turn this one off. Go right back and find that first video and watch it. We introduced to you the first tool. The first tool was to read the Bible chronologically. And we explained something as to what that is, what that means. Now I want to introduce to you the second tool. Tool number 2 is called Know the End of the Story from the very beginning. Know the end of the story before you even go to the beginning of the story to begin reading it. Now there's a very important reason for that. Once we have rearranged the Bible into a chronological order, and you can read through all the story that is in the Bible, even then, reading through it and watching this story, following it as it goes through many winding twists and turns, through many people's lives, many generations, many hundreds of years, even 2,000 years, more than 2,000 years, you still might not know what the story's about. But if you know how the story ends first, before reading the story, then you have an understanding the entire time you're reading through the story as to what is actually going on. Now, that's like any other book you might be familiar with. Maybe some of you are familiar with novels, these really thick stories that are typically fiction. Somebody wrote them up from out of their imagination. There are all kinds of novels. There are the murder mystery kind of novels, or the romance novels, the love stories. Or some people are very fond of the futuristic sci-fi, science fiction type novels. With those books, nobody goes and turns to the end to read how the story ends first. They always like to open that story right from page 1 and read through the entire story to find out how it ends at the very end. That is not the way to read the Bible. The best way to read and understand the Bible is to actually know the end of the story from the very beginning, before you go to the beginning and begin to read that story. And we are going to acquaint you with the end of the story thoroughly before you even start at the beginning of the story. It's very important. We'll explain to you why, and you'll be glad you found that out first. So may God bless you. Thank you for joining us. I'm Harold Kroll with the Berean Institute, and look for that third introductory video. God bless you, and bye-bye.